In 1940, the fate of Britain was decided not on land or sea, but in the sky. The Battle of Britain marked the first time in history that an air force alone attempted to force a nation into surrender. This battle introduced legendary aircraft whose designs, performance, and limitations shaped the outcome of World War II. Today, we break down 9 iconic aircraft from the Battle of Britain, exploring not just their history, but their speed, firepower, and combat roles in technical detail. 1. Supermarine Spitfire. The Supermarine Spitfire was Britain's premier interceptor and one of the most aerodynamically advanced fighters of its time. Powered by the Rolls-Royce Merlin III V12 engine, producing around 1,030 horsepower, the Spitfire reached a top speed of 362 miles per hour at altitude. Its elliptical wings reduced drag and improved lift, giving it exceptional turning ability. Armament consisted of 8 .303 Browning machine guns firing approximately 9,600 rounds per minute combined. Though lightly armed by later standards, its accuracy and maneuverability made it deadly in dogfights against German fighters. 2. Hawker Hurricane. The Hawker Hurricane was less glamorous than the Spitfire, but more numerous and arguably more important. Powered by the same Merlin engine, it had a top speed of 340 miles per hour. Its traditional construction, using fabric-covered rear fuselage sections, made it easier to repair under combat conditions. Armed with 8 .303 machine guns, the Hurricane was extremely stable as a gun platform and excelled at destroying bombers. Statistically, Hurricanes accounted for over 60% of RAF aerial victories during the battle. 3. Bolton-Paul Defiant. The Bolton-Paul Defiant was a radical experiment. Instead of forward-firing guns, it mounted a powered dorsal turret armed with 4 .303 machine guns, allowing it to fire in almost any direction. Its top speed was 304 miles per hour, and it relied on coordinated crew operation between pilot and gunner. While initially successful against bomber formations, it lacked defensive capability against fighter attacks. Once German pilots adapted, losses mounted quickly, highlighting the limitations of turret fighter doctrine. 4. Messerschmitt Bf 109. The Messerschmitt Bf 109 was the Luftwaffe's primary single-engine fighter. Powered by a Daimler-Benz DB 601 engine, producing about 1,100 horsepower, it reached speeds of 354 miles per hour. Its armament typically included 2 7.92mm machine guns above the engine and 1 or 2 20mm MG-FF cannons firing through the propeller hub or wings. This gave it heavier punch than British fighters. However, its limited fuel capacity allowed only 20 to 30 minutes of combat time over Britain, a critical operational disadvantage. 5. Messerschmitt Bf 110. Designed as a long-range escort, the Messerschmitt Bf 110 was a twin-engine heavy fighter. With a top speed of 336 miles per hour, it was heavily armed with 2 20mm cannons, 4 machine guns, and a rear defensive gun. While powerful in straight-line combat, its size and weight made it vulnerable to agile RAF fighters. During the Battle of Britain, the Bf 110 suffered heavy losses and was gradually withdrawn from daylight escort missions. 6. Heinkel He 111. The Heinkel He 111 was the backbone of Germany's bomber force. Powered by twin engines, it cruised at around 215 miles per hour with a maximum speed near 273 miles per hour. It could carry up to 4,400 pounds of bombs internally or externally. Defensive armament consisted of multiple 7.92mm machine guns, but its slow speed and limited protection made it highly dependent on fighter escorts during daylight raids. 7. Dornier Do-17. The Dornier Do-17, known as the Flying Pencil, was designed for speed rather than payload. With a top speed of 255 miles per hour, it could outrun early fighters, but struggled as RAF interception improved. Its bomb load was limited to approximately 2,200 pounds, and defensive armament consisted of several machine guns covering key angles. Light armor made it vulnerable once caught by British fighters. 8. Junkers Ju-88. The Junkers Ju-88 was one of the most versatile aircraft of the war. It combined speed, payload, and adaptability, reaching speeds of 292 miles per hour. It could carry up to 6,600 pounds of bombs, making it more capable than earlier bombers. Defensive armament included multiple machine guns, and its structural strength allowed it to serve later as a night fighter and reconnaissance aircraft. 9. Junkers Ju-87 Stuka. The Junkers Ju-87 Stuka was designed for precision dive bombing. Its infamous sirens were psychological weapons as much as tactical ones. However, with a top speed of only 242 miles per hour, it was extremely vulnerable. It carried a bomb load of around 1,100 pounds, and while deadly in uncontested airspace, it suffered severe losses during the Battle of Britain. The Stuka's withdrawal symbolized the Luftwaffe's failure to gain air superiority. These 9 aircraft tell the story of innovation, strength, and limitation. The Battle of Britain proved that air superiority depends not just on technology, but on strategy, logistics, and adaptability. It was a battle where engineering met endurance, and the skies decided the future